What you have to see, it's a contest between bat and ball. It doesn't really matter if which bowler is bowling to which batsman. What matters is how well you have executed. If you commit error, then batsman will play the shot and maybe win the game. But I felt the last ball was brilliant. But yes, that's what my job is. So maybe I'm the person who needs to finish the job. But at the same time, we kept losing wicket. And what happens is at that stage, if you're losing wicket, you're giving one dot ball, and at the same time, the set batsman is not getting strike. So I felt the batsmen, they will have to take the responsibility. The reason being, quite a few of them, they were set, they were batting well, and at some point of time, when you're chasing, especially when you're chasing target, it's important to take it till the end and then look to play the shots, and that's was something that was lacking in this game. Well, what you have to see is, again, as I said, it doesn't matter which team you are playing. It's a leveling experience. What I mean by that is you need to give a lot of respect to cricket, and when you go into bat or bowl on the field, irrespective of the opposition, you have to be at your best. You can't play with your reputation or the playing 11 that looks good on paper. What's important is how well you are playing on the field, how well you are executing, and I felt we were way off today, both in the bowling department and also in the batting. But at the same time, credit goes to Zimbabwe. They made the most of that opportunity. They batted well, they bowled well, they bowled the right length, which I felt was just maybe back of the length, stump to stump line, and push the batsman to play the big shot. So a lot of credit to Zimbabwe, but I think we also didn't play good cricket. It's very simple, because tours like this, you want to give them a chance, because this is where you'll give them a chance. Otherwise, where you'll give them a chance, if you think this is the second string of players, at some point of time, you have to make them play, and this was the ideal opportunity. We played the 3 ODIs, whatever we could. I'm not a big fan of, making too many big changes in the team, but, playing the first T20, this is where, we could have done that, and we gave opportunity to 2 bowlers who have not played so far and 1 batsman. We can't really make any more changes, but you try to make the most of it. This is where they will get that experience, and this is where slightly you'll have to get over the result. I know with this team also you're supposed to win each and every game, but as I said, it's the cricket that wins you game. It's not the team that helps you win games. Well, again, it's a difficult one, but the only reason why I'm here is to understand them, at the same time guide them as to what needs to be done, because I've said you can play a lot of India 8 overs, especially when it comes to the limited over format. Days cricket, you can still take your own time and play cricket and everything, but when it comes to the shorter format, you have to score runs. A lot depends on whether you're chasing or you're batting first. According to the demands, you have to change your game and what needs to be done. A lot of shortest format, let's talk about IPL. It doesn't really matter in IPL, you play your big shots, there's no pressure of result. You say, okay, 14 games, if you play 5 or 6 innings, you will take the team through, but over here it's slightly different. So this is where, you'll have to personally tell them as to this is what could have been done at that point of time. And also that's how you learn. It's not that you have to commit a mistake to learn. What's good is, in a situation like this, people who have not played also, the batsmen, they can have a look at what really happened in the game, and when they get a chance, and if a similar situation is there, they know what needs to be done. So I feel, though we lost the game, it's disappointing, but still it's a good learning curve for the youngsters, provided they're learning out of it. You have to take it in a very serious manner, because whenever you will represent the country, I'm talking about these players, whenever they will get a chance to be part of the proper Indian team for a consistent period of time, they'll feel the pressure, and that would be the time where a game like this or a tour like this will really help them, ease out that pressure.